Welcome back to Revenge of TV, live from San Diego Comic-Con. We are here at the Ignition Pavilion. It's our morning show, and joining us right now is the fantastic Eisner Award-winning artist, Martin Simmons.
Hi there.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very
You're
much.
You're a big get for us. We love you.
That's very kind.
We're big fans.
I'm in a bit of a spin still, to be honest.
Yeah.
From the show.
Yeah. It's
definitely from the Eisner.
It's a wild one. Anyone that's like agreed to sit down with us today is brave. Or just delusional.
Gets me out of there for a little while.
Like it was getting weird like by the end of Thursday night over here. And then now it's like Sunday morning. Like what are we even doing?
This is only my second time at San Diego.
Really?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
So UK, obviously.
Okay.
But
I wasn't sure. I didn't want to assume.
But a lot of people think I'm Australian.
Okay.
That's because I say mate a lot.
Yeah, sure.
But I live right down in the southwest of the UK.
Okay.
So it's basically cider country as well, all the orchards are.
Yeah.
So
Have you seen Downton Abbey?
You say that as a joke, but honestly, I've watched that show, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Probably 10 times.
Really?
And the reason being, I don't love it that much.
Yeah.
But it's just brilliant to put it on when I'm working.
It really is.
Honestly.
So we went through, I'm glad we're talking about this. I bring this up with everyone that's British that comes on the show. But we did a whole watch down with the whole crew because none of them had seen it and I never finished it. So I was like, let's just watch it together. So we powered through the whole thing and we caught up all the way to the new movie right when it came out.
Right. What do you think of the movies?
Well, I mean, I power watched them, so I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But I didn't have to wait in between.
It's not as good as the series, though. The series is better.
It's definitely not as good as the series.
Yeah.
But I got a Crowley face tattoo to commemorate
Good choice.
the greatness.
Good choice.
Well, I'm glad we're talking about this then. So should we do a Downton Abbey comic spinoff, and will you illustrate the interiors?
That's perfect. Yeah, amazing. Absolutely. Funny enough, somebody made a joke about that not so long ago when I was doing Dracula,
Yeah.
Because obviously it's a period piece as well, so all Edwardian stuff.
Yeah.
Like, somebody literally posted on Instagram, is this Downton Abbey, the comic? So someone's picked it, but we could do it.
Yeah. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at this art. My God.
Yeah.
This is beautiful.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. What's your process? Do you paint like by hand?
It's all panic. So I was saying, I'm a pressurized. So I spend a little bit of time like carefully planning things out and layouts. That's the hard bit.
Yeah.
That's the bit where it sort of hurts your brain a little bit. That's when that's perfect for Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
I don't really have to concentrate on it.
Sure.
Or like some obscure English sport like snooker or something like that.
Yeah.
Where I don't have to concentrate too much on what's going on. I'm just going to concentrate on getting those.
You're just getting the vibes. And
but
then like,
it's about focusing on the script and making sure that all works.
Right.
If the fundamentals are right, then the actual painting process is the fun bit because you can have music on or a show or sport, whatever.
Yeah. And
just paint and just see I don't plan out what color scheme we're going to use or anything like that. Just vibes. Yeah.
That's cool. I find a hard time so I'm a set designer, so when I design sets, I find it hard to like I either have to listen to the same album on repeat the whole time or I put on forest noises.
Oh, nice.
And listen to like rain.
That's good.
I don't know. I need to block everything out.
It's like a kind of white noise thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Something like that. But how long does it take you to do like a cover, say?
Well,
and I'm only asking because you're doing our cover, and I'm curious.
So basically, you'll do spec it when I get back.
Yeah.
Normally, the planning process takes, I don't know.
Yeah.
A couple of hours, maybe.
Sure.
Like sometimes I do one. If I do one sketch and I'm really happy with it, I'll just submit that and keep my fingers crossed that that's the one people want to go for.
Yeah.
Otherwise, sometimes I do 3 sketches,
Yeah.
So that take a couple of hours, and to actually paint it, normally a day.
Really?
I mean, it depends how complicated it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, a day, I'd say.
Okay.
I don't like to get into the real details of it. I just like to paint, and it's for me, it's about kind of embracing that sort of impressionism element of it. Because people don't need everything spelled out for them.
Sure. Especially in comics.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, you can approximate things, and that's enough. I think.
Yeah.
It keeps the energy there.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying. If I'm working to a really tight deadline, and I'm just doing it, and you try not to be too precious about it, and you just do it and put it to the side.
Yeah.
And then I won't then look at it once it's been submitted and accepted for months.
Yeah.
But when you look back at it, sometimes that stuff's better
For sure. That's what I think. Like, I feel like if you're under pressure or stress, it allows you to make decisions quicker, which are sometimes the best decisions.
Absolutely, yeah. And those things where you're making quick decisions and approximating stuff and all of that, and scaling it back to as simple as possible.
Yeah.
Sometimes it looks confident,
For sure.
So a good example is someone like an artist I love is Tommy Lee Edwards. And when you see the way sometimes he draws hands, and it's just like literally just a square with like these little rectangles drawn as the fingers. It's like really quick, really just done. And it's just pure confidence.
Yeah.
It's like fearless. So that's the way I want to try and do it.
That's amazing. We've talked to a lot of artists this week, and the answers have always varied about like how long it takes and stuff. Like Sean Gordon Murphy yesterday was like, oh, I can do like a page in a day. And then Ian Bertram said it takes me about a week for a page.
You can see why.
Yeah, you can see why. It's like every little...
But with interiors, it depends as well. It depends on the content,
Yeah.
Like if Department of Truth, we always joke is like, it's literally just two people talking. The whole book is that. So like, but you have to find interesting ways to not make it just talking heads. You just don't want that. You want to do interesting stuff with it.
Yeah.
But if it's a simple page, I can probably do 3 in a day.
Yeah.
If it's complicated.
Talk to me about your process working with James Tynion, because I know you do a lot with him, and I know Department of Truth is a big one.
Yep.
How do you guys work together?
Well, I think we clicked from the start, from the first issue. But I think we both agree on the fact that I think issue 3, James kind of he's obviously busy, I guess, at the time.
Yeah.
How many books does he write? 1 million books?
800 a week.
It's like literally spinning loads of plates. Isn't it?
Yeah.
But he would just hand me the pages with just dialogue and say, just do something weird with it.
Okay.
So that issue, so it's the Sandy Hook issue, it has loads of double-page spreads, and they're quite abstract. And then it's interesting because then you find ways to place the captions around that.
Yeah.
So it's literally just one image, and your eyes led around by those captions on the page. And I think that's where we found our feet. And I think that, and all the way through to where the double issue Bigfoot.
Yeah. And all of this resulted in an Eisner Award.
Yeah, we always joke about it because we've had I think we've had 7 DOT nominations.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this the first win?
It's the first win. Yeah, so I got the Painter Award this time. DOT has never won.
Really?
No, so the first year it was nominated for Best New Series and Best Continuing Series. And I think all the other ones since then, when it has been nominated have been for the Continuing Series. Yeah. It never won.
Yeah.
So need to get it in before
welcome to the club. Look at you now, riding high.
Wow. That whole thing was just the most surreal, weirdest experience of my life.
Really?
It was so strange. It's sort of Blur,
What was it like for you jumping in to take on these legendary Universal monsters? Oh,
that was great. I mean, the idea originally was we're going to have a hiatus from DOT and just take a break.
Yeah.
Basically. Then James said, Alex Antone, the editor over at Skybound, said, do you want to do a Dracula book? So James obviously was very, very keen on doing it.
Yeah.
So we went from 6-month hiatus to just doing 18 months working on Dracula first.
18 months?
I think it was about 18 months he took to do that book. I think it was roughly something like that.
Yeah, wow.
But the process didn't really feel any different to just a different set of characters.
Yeah.
Working with the same collaborators,
Yeah.
And that book was so much fun to paint. It's great to have all that reference there as well. All that history behind it, take on some different characters.
Yeah, it's like you don't really need to search for inspiration necessarily. It's all there,
But that's the thing. So the character I think that was standout for both of us and for many other people, it seems, would be Renfield in the way that's designed. And it was so hard to get my head away from the Tom Waits rendition of Renfield. It's so iconic.
Yeah.
And I know we were basing ours on the Universal movie, the Bela Lugosi movie. So that really, there's kind of the Tom Waits version of Renfield is kind of irrelevant to ours, but it's still very hard. It's so ingrained in my mind that.
Yeah.
So it's such an impression on me.
What about the Nick Cage?
Funny, that came out just as we were working on it, and weirdly, what's the name of the guy that Nicholas Hoult is that plays?
Yeah.
His look is still very similar to the look in the Dracula book.
Really?
Because they're both based on the name escapes me, the guy that played Renfield in the movie.
Yeah.
Our version is basically him just pushed to the extremes.
Wow. Talk to me about, so your artwork is very, the reason why it's so amazing is it's unlike anything in comics, really, in my opinion. And how were you able to break in? Was it a difficult process trying to
Oh, so I trained as a graphic designer. That was my formal training.
Okay.
But like everything I did was geared towards illustration and animation. Trying to make the briefs, more like that. So I've never been one for like tight, clean work. But I grew up loving, all the great painters in comics like Sienkiewicz, McKean, Kent Williams, George Pratt, John Muth. And like going into a comic store for the first time when I was like 10 or 11 and seeing that, it just had a massive impression on me. Yeah. And it's stuck with me ever since. But when I started doing comics, I was working for like as a freelance designer as well at the same time. So I was kind of doing two and working through the night on comic stuff. It's that stupid thing. I've got to work really hard. I've got to work every hour, I can do it. And like I remember staying up for like stupid 40 hours and working design during the day and doing comics at night. And it's silly because it's just not sustainable, that kind of thing. But you do it thinking this is the way I'm going to do it. This sort of thing. And then and sort of started going to conventions and doing portfolio reviews and that kind of stuff. And then with the first gig that I got was Death Sentence for Titan Comics.
Okay.
So I was taking over on the second arc from Mike Dowling was the artist on it. And it was written by Montenero. So but I was working digitally then. So everything I was doing was digital because I was thinking this is going to be much faster.
Well, I feel like I feel like everyone probably wants people to work digitally.
Yeah.
If they can.
But actually, an interesting thing would be so I did, going back a little bit before that comic happened, I did a portfolio review with Marvel, and they put me in touch with their talent coordinator, and they sent a sample script to Wolverine. And I remember doing those pages and submitting them, and I was so focused on trying to please them, and I totally forgot to make it my own. Yeah. And it came back. You could make this a little bit more stylized. That was the critique.
Wow.
Like I don't know why. I think you just want to make it in there and start doing stuff.
Get your foot in there. Yeah.
I just want to please them. I just want to serve them. So, but then all my work was digital up until Department of Truth.
Really?
Yeah. But if you look back over it, so from Death Sentence to Punk's Not Dead, which I did with Shelley Bond for Black Crown and IDW, it was written by David Barnett, and then through to doing Dining is Easy with Joe Hill. There's a transition. I'm trying to move towards, a few extra bits of hand-painted analog stuff and trying to incorporate that, or trying to make the digital stuff look hand-painted, which is crazy. Like, it just suddenly occurred to me, why am I doing that?
Why? It would be a lot easier if I could just use my hands.
Oh, there you go. But and that's the thing. Like I realized I probably stopped enjoying it so much. Yeah. Because it becomes like a factory process. Sure. Right, where you're literally just doing line work, flat colors, overlay some textures, some hand-painted textures on it. Yeah. And blend it, and you think I'm just doing the same thing all the time. Nothing surprises you anymore when you're working. And I think the most important thing when you're doing 12, 14 hours a day on a comic, you've got to enjoy it. Yeah, one would think. Yeah. If you're not enjoying it, it becomes the job from hell. Yeah. So I just switched to analog work, and sort of haven't looked back really.
And you're fully hand paint like everything.
Well, unless I'm really stretched for time and I'm on a plane or
like if you're doing like an exclusive cover for an LA comic shop,
that would absolutely be analog.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I mean, there's an element of post-production, obviously.
Yeah.
But not a lot.
Yeah.
It makes so much difference to the work from my point of view if it's hand painted.
Oh, 100%. I mean, you can tell from a mile away.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So it just always irks me when there's some digital work in it. So a good example would be when we're doing DOT issue 4, it's completely digital. And it was because our second child had been born. He was in the intensive care unit for a month. Yeah. And he's absolutely fine. It's okay, but it needs monitored for a month. So I was literally sat in a hospital painting that issue. Oh. And the only option was just to do it, kind of, damn you, I've got to do it that way. So I said to James at the time, I said one day, all the best intentions, before this gets put into a collected edition, I'm going to hand paint
redo it.
That never happened.
That'll never happen. Yeah, that's laid plans.
He went all right. Yeah.
So how's your convention been so far? Has it been a whirlwind?
Amazing. It's been crazy. Yeah. It's been super busy.
Lots of signings.
Yeah, lots of signings. Eisner's was super weird.
Yeah.
Good fun, but super weird.
Yeah.
It's been great. I love San Diego anyway. It's great.
Yeah, it's been nice. I mean, it's super hot, but it's like, whatever, we're getting through it.
Well, so I was looking on my weather app beforehand. Yeah. Because we're having a heat wave at home at the moment.
Yeah.
Heat wave by our standards, right?
Yeah.
I think a heat wave for us is like 3 consecutive days of hot weather.
Oh my God.
That's a heat wave. Right? and I think, I don't know what it would be in Fahrenheit, we're hitting sort of late 30s, 37, 38, I think, a lot of the time. Maybe it's dipped a bit. I think we reached 40 actually, which is like over 100
That's
degrees.
like a lot. Yeah.
100 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's bad.
So I looked at it and was like, oh, it's slightly cooler in San Diego.
Yeah, with like 85% humidity.
Yeah,
not the best.
I got in and said, no, this is not. This does not feel cooler than home. But you have a breeze, which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's left on the docket for the final day for you?
I've got commissions to work on.
Oh, Jesus. Is that a thing? So I didn't understand. So I've done this a few times. I've walked the floor. I've done Artist Alley. I don't really fully understand you sell commissions like people come up and they're like, I'll paint my face. And
I mean, I'll probably do most of it at home, to be honest.
Yeah.
Think about me, because it never happens. I never really end up doing them, just because you know, you're talking or whatever. Other commitments. So
wow.
And if you do them at home, they're generally better anyway.
Yeah, for sure. And so back to the UK right after this.
Yeah, fly back tomorrow. And then I won't be back over here till New York.
Really? Oh, New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
Cool. I think we might be out there. We'll see.
Oh, yeah?
We'll see. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and chatting with us. We're huge fans. Everyone back there is geeking out big time. Like, you have no idea. Yeah. The really albino one back there, his name's Scott. He's like your biggest fan.
I'm kind of underwhelming, really, once you get to know me.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything, but no. Well, thank you so much for dropping by our morning show. Ladies and gentlemen, Martin Simmons will be right back with some more morning show. See you in a bit.